Now we are seeing kids that are identifying as animals.
Hi, my name is
going to school, and they are purring instead of answering questions, and the teachers are not allowed to question it because it's considered a queer identity.
Get Wi-Fi anywhere you go!
Okay, let me expose you for a moment because I'm not gonna let that slide. Hello there. If you're confused who I am, hi, my name is Emperor Frenzy. I'm trying to fix the furry community and protect marginalized groups like trans and gay people. You must be very confused what even was the first clip, even about first minutes into the video. Or I'm also assuming you've seen that clip before in the past. Well, it's a Matt Walsh clip.
He needs some milk!
Know who Matt Walsh is? He's a right-wing commentator known for the What is a Woman documentary that is filled with transphobic conservative talking points and harmful misinformation about trans people, which I will make in a future video. But now let's focus on him attacking furries and the furry fandom at the moment. So let's start off with this. What is a furry? Or what is the furry fandom? The furry fandom is a subculture interested in anthropomorphic animal characters. Examples of anthropomorphic attributes include exhibiting human intelligence and facial expressions, speaking, walking on two legs, and wearing clothes. The term furry fandom is also used to refer to the community of people who gather on the internet and at furry conventions. This definition of the furry fandom kinda suck, not gonna lie. So let me give you a clearer definition. They was on point with us being a subculture, having an interest in anthropomorphic animal characters, and us meeting each other on the internet and going to furry conventions. But a bunch people know this about furries but still doesn't understand them. So let me give you a more good understanding of the furry fandom, or I'll let Beta explain it because I'm a worthless lazy fuck. And he explains it better than me.
An enthusiast for animal characters with human characteristics, in particular a person who dresses up in costume as such a character or uses one as an avatar online, example being a fursona or furry persona. This definition sucks, so let me give it a shot. A furry is someone who has an interest or fascination with anthropomorphic cartoon animals, or cartoon animals with human characteristics or traits. Examples of anthropomorphic attributes include exhibiting human intelligence and facial expressions, speaking, walking on two legs, and wearing clothes. You can find anthropomorphic animals present in common children's cartoons and other animated media, such as Looney Tunes, Pokemon, Digimon, and a variety of Disney films such as The Lion King, Robin Hood, and Zootopia. These are examples of the different media outlets in which people can acquire interest in furries or the furry fandom. As a furry, you would likely do things from commissioning art of your fursona to attending furry conventions and meeting other people with similar interests to making lifelong friends and being able to express the person you want to be. The furry hobby acts more like a platform or niche community to meet people of similar interests. What you do and how you interact with others will shape your experiences and adventures you have in the fandom and beyond. The concept of furry is no different than any other geek or nerdy hobby relating to a common interest or franchise. It really isn't that deep. It can be a lifestyle or identity for some with a job or a stronger connection in the fandom, but overall it's just a hobby that many partake in for a variety of reasons. So ultimately, there's nothing wrong with being a furry. If your friend or someone you know is a furry, it's likely just a chill thing they participate in outside of regular life as a means of breaking its monotony, and it's no different than any other hobby out there. It's no different than you coming home from work or school to play video games with friends, watch anime, or go over comic books. Do kids do that nowadays? Am I out of touch? Am I an out-of-touch boomer? Jesus. The furry fandom promotes creativity and personality. It creates a safe space and shows major support for the LGBTQIA+ community and charity organizations around the world. But ultimately, the furry fandom revolves around the common interest in cute and fluffy cartoon animals. And that is what it means to be a furry.
That was a better definition of what is a furry and how the furry fandom works and what people do in the furry community. Now on to this bullshit far-right conservative fear-mongering propaganda saying children are identifying as animals or whatever they're rambling about.
So now we are seeing kids that are identifying as animals going to school, and they are purring instead of answering questions, and the teachers are not allowed to question it because it's considered a queer identity.
So that was it. By the way, it was a short video and we have a lot of misinformation here, so let me clear it up. Identifying as animals. Furries doesn't identify as animals. We love to play character of our own anthropomorphic characters like alternative personality. We're basically cosplayers cosplaying our own animal selves because we're fans of anthro characters. This isn't any different from having a OC or having a YouTuber personality, we do it because it's fun. And also, we're now seeing kids identify as animals. This is bullshit. Furries exists all the way back in the 1970s. Furries isn't a new thing, the fandom existed for 40 years. Karen. Furries being a queer identity. A furry is not a gender or sexuality. Again, it's just a dumb character we make and cosplay as our alternative personality. I'm more convinced they're mistaking furries for other kin or Therians, which are totally different from furries. But there are furry Therians and other kin in the fandom too. The whole Matt Walsh anti-furry propaganda was a hot mess. There's a good lesson in all of this. Don't trust stuff that is online, or be a little skeptically, because a lot of people in the comments actually believe them, which is concerning. I hope you liked the video. Please smash that like button and also subscribe for more commentary content. I love you all.